If you want more customers, that's exactly what our strategy-based websites are designed to bring you, and I'll show you how. I'm Wes McDowell at The Deep End, and in this video I want to break down exactly what you can expect us to focus on if we were to work with you on your new website. So specifically, I'm going to show you the 5 areas we focus on the most that will mean the most to your results. And I'm not going to be talking about beautiful design, because in 2018 I would consider a really nicely designed site to be the absolute bare minimum starting point for any website. Okay, so we know the site will look great, but what are the other really important elements? Starting right at the top, we're gonna look at all your data. We'll request access to your Google Analytics dashboard so that we can start interpreting how people are currently using your site, what's performing well, and what could use some serious improvement. We can see what people were searching for when they found your site, and even what they're searching for on your site. We can tell where your best customers are located and whether your site is being visited mostly on desktop or on mobile. And all of this data helps us craft our strategy both for your new website as well as how we recommend you target your customers online in order to drive them to your site. And that brings us to my second essential, which is qualified traffic. We can build you the best website the world has ever seen, but if nobody shows up to the party, that's not going to do anything for your business, right? So we focus very heavily on identifying your very best customers and turning everything we learn into detailed customer profiles. So we write down all the important demographics, as well as what their biggest objections might be to doing business with you, and ultimately what they need to know or understand before they're going to feel confident enough to take the next step and become a customer. Knowing all this will help us come up with the plan to go out and find them using the most appropriate online marketing channels to send them to your site. So not only is this traffic on your website, but it's qualified traffic because we're only targeting people who share the traits that are common to your best customers. That's going to keep your campaigns streamlined and really cost effective as well. Okay, so you have qualified traffic on your website. What happens next? The third essential thing we want to focus on is valuable content. So if all those people are on your site, but all they find is a big sales pitch and a bunch of content about how great your company is, that's not really going to work. What you need is strategic content that addresses their concerns, answers their questions, overcomes objections, and more than anything, tells them how what you offer benefits them. And for people who are a little higher in the sales funnel, who don't know anything about you yet, you're most likely gonna need to warm them up a little first before you can even offer them your solution. This is where helpful educational content can go a long way. So we'll identify what content you need on every important page of your website. This is going to help warm up cold leads and make the warm leads drop their guard and make them really receptive to taking the next action on your site. And the next thing on my list works hand in hand with great content in order to drive action, and that's great user experience. So let's say you have some amazing, helpful, persuasive content, but the layout's funky, the pages are hard to navigate, and it's not clear to your visitors what they should do next. These are all symptoms of bad user experience. And every site we design is easy to understand, loads quickly, and eliminates any unnecessary steps for your users, because we know a profitable site is an intuitive site. And of course, we extend this across desktop and mobile to make these things easy for all your visitors. And I've saved the best for last. Our number 5 essential is the call to action, or in some case, calls to action. So what is it you want people to do on your site? Call you, fill out a form, schedule a consult? Whatever that action is, it's actually really important to guide your visitors through the buying journey and to make it obvious as the next logical step. You'll probably have one big overarching CTA used throughout the site, and you may have several smaller ones on strategic pages targeting people who may not be ready to pull the trigger on your main action just yet. In any case, a strong CTA needs to include effective design, click-worthy copy, and the proper placement and hierarchy on the page. Okay, that's 5 of the most essential elements we focus on when crafting our client's website and strategy. So if you'd like to speak with me to see what we can do about getting you set up with a new strategy-based website, go ahead and schedule your free no-strings consultation by clicking this button right over here. I'm Wes McDowell with The Deep End. Talk to you soon.